Thank you. Thanks. Thank you for the accompaniment, you guys. That's great. Thanks. This one is called Maelstrom, and it's kind of a weird little song, but it starts on the same chord that song just ended on, so I feel like I have to do it next. An emotional maelstrom may be threatening your life. Relief doesn't come, you're starting to go numb and not even wondering why. But there's got to be a better way to try. Like a hailstorm ricocheting in your head. You're anxious and depressed, think your life is just a mess, and sometimes wish that you were dead. But there's got to be a better way to fly. Song. I'm gonna retune here for 1 second, and I'll let Ron say something, because he always has something to say.
Within the course of human events, Jean Bayou comes to town, we always have a good time. She was the winner of the statewide song performance contest for the state of Delaware. So what did she do? She moved here. So she was the big winner for the entire state of Delaware. And they have a lot of talented people there, don't they?
They do. And Delaware is a wonderful state. It really, I met so many wonderful people. And there was a venue there in Lewis called the Listening Booth. That was just like a dream come true for songwriters. It was.
Well, then you have Al and Mary Frantic, who run a great cultural center.
Yep, exactly. Ron and I played at a Porch Fest there at their music. They own a music store, and there's a lot of music people there, and it's wonderful. But I am very, very glad to be back here among my. I feel like this is my home, my nest. So.
Some things are really different in Delaware, you know. You go into a grocery store and you buy a soda pop that has THC in it. Yeah, buddy. You gotta be really careful because you think you're driving backwards.
Well, if you drink too much of it, Ron.
So be careful. Don't go to Delaware. Leave it all for some other
Delaware.
people.
It's neither here nor there, it's Delaware.
So halfway there, yeah.
Yep, halfway there. Ron has a song about Delaware. You're from Delaware? Where? Where in Delaware?
North Wilmington, but I summered in Rehoboth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's Carol Bozell, by the way, everybody. French Coast Cafe. She sings in French, but as you can tell, she speaks English very well.
And I want to thank Mr. Jeff Smith here for inviting me to play tonight. And his wonderful off-the-cuff accompaniment here. We did not rehearse, but he gets it. So
Sometimes.
yeah, and if you don't, just be quiet. Marcy might join us too. We'll see.
Yeah, well, I saw a bass
Not
player.
her.
Not her. Yes, her.
Her.
Whoa, I think I turned it up too loud. Too loud?
Okay, I spoke.
Back when you and I were wild and free, 'cause there was no other way to be. Back in the day, that was the day. Spent some crazy years as best of friends, somehow thinking this was never gonna end. But we went our way back in the day. After all those years we've been apart, you still live here in my heart. After all those years we've been apart, you still live here in my heart. Once again we're being wild and free, 'cause we've decided it's the only way to be. Yeah, it's the way, and this is the day. Yeah, it's the day. This is the day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the day. This is the day. Indeed it is. This is it. Seize the day. Seize the day. Let me just make sure I'm... Hatchet Man? I could do Hatchet Man. I didn't have it on the, but I'll yeah. It's another appropriate one, yeah. All right. I'm gonna do one called Thoughts of You Colored Red. Actually, I'm gonna put it up one more. The other night, as I lay in my bed, my thoughts of you colored red, and as I tried to understand the emotions that flow, I felt the warmth of your hand. It touched my heart, reached down deep in my soul, helped me to find my way to being whole. I love you, and I know you love me too. And if by chance I never see you again, we will always remain best of friends. You touch my heart, I reach down deep in your soul. Together we found our way to being whole. The other night, as I lay in my bed, my thoughts of you were colored red. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna retune just a string here, and I'm gonna fulfill Michael Dunkley's request here. Who? That's right. Yep, it's in the video. Did you see the video that Ron and Steve Pendlebury made? It's
There are a couple
amazing.
different videos of the following song, Hatchet Man. And then one, Jean and I were playing in her living room in Annandale before she made her big move to Sarasota and New Orleans and everywhere else. And the other video is one she recorded in Mexico. I don't play on it, but I am the Hatchet Man. With my attitude.
I wrote this song, I think it's like 15 years ago, when I worked at a law firm in Alexandria, and we got bought by a corporate firm from Pittsburgh, and we weren't liking what was going on because they were firing everybody, and the Hatchet Man actually was a hatchet woman, but it was too hard to write it that way. And somebody once told me after I'd written it that I should have had it made it Hatchet Ma'am, which I thought was a brilliant idea, but anyhow, I have to, I don't know where they went, but my son and daughter-in-law and her mom and my 1-month-old grandbaby are here. Amelia,
They got a
So-
seat? They found a place? All right.
welcome guys. Is it hard doing what you do here? You're the one we have come to fear. Is it hard when they cry for your mercy? Or is it what you want to hear? It's your job, but I wonder why you chose it. How you came to be the hatchet man. You're stone cold, everybody knows it. But your skills are always in demand. Hatchet man, you don't understand the ripples and the consequence of this master's plan. Hatchet man, you don't give a damn what's happening to all those folks you just gave the cash. Marcy. Now it's time to sharpen up your skill set for another round of the axe to grind. You've been told they don't deserve what they get, and we know good jobs are hard to find. Hatchet man, you don't understand the ripples and the consequence of this nasty plan. Hatchet man, you don't give a damn. We're all waiting for the day it's you who gets cash. Thank you guys. Thanks. Thank you. All right. One more? 2? Okay. All right. Since I'm in this tuning, I will do one about my time in Florida. I left here in 2014 and I moved to Sarasota, Florida. I bought a house, sight unseen, except for on the internet. My sister saw it. She said it was nice. And it was a wonderful house. I loved the house. But the moral of the story is you never know who your neighbors are going to be.
Thank you.
So it's kind of a true story. It is a true story. I bought a little house down in Florida. Thought going coastal would be so grand. I've heard some stories, but I just ignored them. Pretty soon I was starting to understand. Anne Marie and her family were my neighbors. Seemed a little crazy, but that was all right with me. It was sometime after Jesus came and saved her. There began a hustle and bustle and tussle of all kinds of strange activity. Anne Marie and her daughter started a business. They were letting their entrepreneurial red light shine. Some of the neighbors started asking, what is this? But I was glad it wasn't my business, so I went inside and just shut my blinds. Anne Marie, you're scaring me. Got me wondering what's going on over there. Anne Marie, this is wearing on me. If it wasn't right in my face, I wouldn't have to care. She had fights in the street with neighbors who formerly were seemingly sane, but now they're as crazy as her. Cars are coming and going all night and all day. They stay for 20 minutes, then they roll away. Hey, 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 hey. Anne Marie, you're scaring me. Got me wondering what's going on over there. Anne Marie, this is wearing on me. If it wasn't right in my face, I wouldn't have to care. Now thanks to Anne Marie and her family, going coastal's got new meaning for me. Someone called Crime Stoppers the other day. Now they're hauling Anne Marie and her daughter away. Hey, 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 hey. And it's true.
I never met
I
the
got-
ladies, honestly. 20 minutes.
I had some friends who wanted to meet her because she was very attractive, Anne Marie. She used to mow the lawn in her bikini. And she called, what did she call my cat? Mr. Kitty. She used to feed my cat bologna and then he'd come home and throw up, so I stopped letting him out.
Those were the days.
Slick, she called him Slick. That's what she called him. All right. All right, I got one more for you here, and then you're going to get the wondrous effect of Jeff Smith and Sherry Stewart and Marcy and Ron and John, the full band. So I'm very grateful. Marcy's just playing by ear here. Jeff too. So. Hoping. Keep going. That last song, by the way, was called Going Coastal. I had that line for a long time. I wanted to write a song. And then I got the line, Anne Marie, you're scaring me, after I moved there. And one day after they got arrested, it all came together. Nope, that was her name, Anne Marie. I'd give you her last name too, but I
How old was the daughter?
She was well in her 20s, and she was pregnant. And I used to see her go, they had what they call a carport. I called it a carport. It was like a carport, but a garage. Didn't have a door, but it had sides on it. And she'd go out alongside there and smoke a little crack. So, too much. TMI. All right.
What town was that?
Sarasota.
The water's rising.
Where are you making plans over there?
Moving to Sarasota. All right. Let's see here. This is a song about getting your whack back if you're out of whack. I went to the doctor the other day, feeling poorly in every way. He told me I was out of whack, so I asked him how I could get it back. Doctor, won't you help me get my whack back? Said there was nothing he could do. You gotta do it just for you. You gotta sing and you gotta dance. Go on out and take a chance. If you wanna get your whack back. Ooh, I can do, it's alright. Ooh, I can do, it's alright. Yeah, alright. So I started thinking about my whack, what it was and why I wanted it back. When I realized what I've been living without, I knew it was time for me to figure out just how to get my whack back. Ooh, I can do, it's alright. Ooh, I can do, it's alright. Yeah, alright. Now I'm singing and playing and I'm learning to dance. Went out and found me a wild romance. Before I knew it, I was having fun, doing things I thought could never be done. And that's the story of how I got my whack back. One more time, yeah. Ooh, I can do, it's alright. Everybody, yeah. Ooh, I can do, I'm alright. Yeah, alright. And that's the story of how I got my whack back. Thank you all so much for being here and for listening. Very much appreciate it. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you, Ron.
Wow.
Thank you, Jeff.